The safety of the COVID vaccine in pregnancy was not well known or well researched when it was being recommended for pregnant women. In fact, in February 2021, Pfizer decided to do a trial in pregnant women comparing the COVID vaccine to the placebo. And they anticipated enrolling 4,000 women into the study, but they had low enrollment because no pregnant women were volunteering to be a part of this study. At the same time, the CDC and ACOG, the American College of Obstetrics and Gynecology, recommended the COVID vaccine to all pregnant women, even though a safety study had never been done in humans before. So Pfizer started a trial in February 2021 in pregnant women with the intent of enrolling 4,000 pregnant women. And by March of 2022, they had only enrolled 349 women. So a full year of the study being open, they only enrolled 349 women. And they stopped the study because of low enrollment, and they could already see that there was immunogenicity, meaning antibody response, when given to pregnant women. And they did not see any safety flags. Now here's my concern about all of this. ACOG and CDC recommended the COVID vaccine in all pregnant women before a safety trial was ever done. When they did a safety trial, they didn't have enough women to look at a safety trial. So they didn't see any difference in safety, but it wasn't powered to show any difference in safety. There were not enough women in the trial to show safety. What's worse is this trial was never published. It was never peer-reviewed by the medical community. It was a press release that came out by Pfizer saying, looks safe to us, and then everyone else said, great, let's do it. That's how the COVID vaccine was recommended to millions of pregnant women in 2021 and 2022. And it wasn't until midway through 2021 that we started having a little bit of real-world surveillance data looking at the safety of the COVID vaccine. My biggest concern with all of this is how quickly regulatory bodies jumped on top of this vaccine and accepted its safety profile when it didn't have one. How many millions of women, pregnant women, were exposed to this because their OBGYN said, you got to get it. ACOG said you had to get it. The CDC said you had to get it. And it was based on nothing. That's the concern with vaccines in general. There's not enough data in the beginning to justify the use of the vaccine. And then we just take that data that we now have made, that we never tested before, and apply that from here on out. Our baseline standard was terrible, and now we're just building up from that foundation.